Okay, we're back, and this is about families of substance abusers. How to take care of themselves. This is one of the reasons why I put together a retreat that is going to Colombia so that they can get what they need to help themselves. Family members of substance abusers have, over the years, stuffed a tremendous amount of emotions in them. And what happens is at some point they break down. I mean, it's only normal. People have come to me, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? You know what I mean? I need help. I had to put my daughter in jail so she wouldn't kill herself with heroin. So, and my concern was always the addict, because I created frequencies to help them close up the receptor sites that were creating the addiction. Though, beyond that, they got many other issues that even if you close down the receptor sites, they are still, uncomfortable in their own skin, so they still need something, and they're gonna go to abuse another substance. So they need a totally different care. But today we're talking about the families of substance abusers. And these families are suffering as much and many times more so because there is a level of awareness of what's taking place. Well, the substance abuser just, is in la la land, and it's, unless they feel the pain of the withdrawal, they're not always, fully aware of all the pain. But the families of the substance abusers, they're feeling it every step of the way. The thing is, being able to identify your child, or whatever the case may be, and it could be very difficult to have to put your child behind bars because you're trying to save their lives, and they're hating your guts, and you're internalizing all of that. You got all this shame and this guilt coming at you, which is certainly not helping you in any way. So what do we need to do? We need to get back and not allow that to happen. We need to be able to detach with some love. We got to care for ourselves and love ourselves, okay? One of the reasons, again, I wrote the book so you can take a look at your lineage and the things that you do and what has taken place with you. Again, I'm pushing my book, Relationships Functional versus Dysfunctional by Gus Barney. And the reason for this is that it gives you the kind of information that you need so that you can see, okay, what is it that I'm doing that is causing these problems, that's causing my problems, okay? Because at the end of the day, you can't take in their suffering. You can't make it yours, okay? That's just not a good ending. We have to be able to deal with that. And these families and these members of families, they're breaking down with all kinds of things: high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, the sourness of the diabetes, they're not getting enough sweetness in your life, all of that stuff is causing them harm. That's why I created a retreat in Colombia, again, to help. Let's release some of these enormously suppressed emotions that have been suppressing for years. Suppressing and repressing, that's what we do, suppress and repress. And then we don't know why eventually the body just breaks down. We cannot put every emotion here and deliver it to our human body and expect that we're gonna be okay. It doesn't work like that. So we have to work on our own minds so that we don't deliver this kind of a blow. So if they do need us, we're there, we're there for them. And we can't take what they say seriously. Don't take a substance abuser at full value. Their mind is not working correctly. So they say, I hate you, Mom. How dare you put me in this place? How dare you do this to me? I hate you, Father, because this is wrong. How can you put me in this place? How can you put me in this place? You're a terrible person. Whatever it is that they say to you, you can certainly not take it at heart, okay? Because they're not well. If you're imagining that you are actually taking to heart somebody that's not well, that goes to tell you that you're not, conscious yourself of what's taking place and what's taking hold. And this is where we come in to give a hand, 9 steps to a healthy mind, heart conscious therapy, the 5 elements, working through the meridian points, working through the chakras, understanding, that you are valuable, and working through your blocks and through the issues that are really complex issues, but that are simple to fix. They're not difficult to take care of, but they do have to be addressed, because we cannot, like an envelope, we cannot continue to put in more and more suppressed emotions. If you put more and more letters inside of an envelope, eventually it rips at the seams. Okay? Well, we do the same as a physical body. We rip at the seams, and then disease comes, and then sickness comes, and then other problems comes, and then we certainly can't even help ourselves or anybody else at that point. So do yourself a favor, take care of yourself. And if you are dealing with a great deal of stress and depression, let me explain to you. I have created a product called Brain at Ease that allows you, or helps you, I can't say that, helps you to start working your rational mind, to start operating at another level of consciousness. So you can actually think more clearly and see, okay, what is it that I need to do? How am I observing this situation? How am I helping or not helping? Either you're part of the problem or part of the solution for yourself and the others, meaning that the substance abuser. Because sometimes you can't help them. This is what happened with my partner. There was no helping this young woman. She took in her children, but a whole family went down because of this. Okay, well, what happened? She was a heroin addict that died at in her 30s. She died and left 3 kids behind, okay, which her mother took. But what happened to her? The shock of losing a child, the immenseness that a parent like myself can't even comprehend that, because it hasn't happened to me. But the understanding of what happened there, what did it cost her? The harm caused her to all of a sudden have an issue. Within 30 days, cancer came into her body. Every cell in her body shut down, and got mangled. So then she suffered. She had to go through surgeries, terrible surgeries that she did. She tried every route possible. And then at the end of the day, it not only affected her, but it affected her mother. Her mother, watching her daughter go through all of this, ended up dropping dead of a heart attack. Okay? Dropping dead of a heart attack before her daughter passed away. That's 3 people, 3 generations of suffering. So where am I going with this? You need to take care of yourself, okay? You need to put yourself first and foremost. You're taking care of this heart and all of these emotions, okay? And don't keep just spinning them around in a circle. You gotta make them, they gotta come out. They gotta come out. All those suppressed emotions and repressed emotions, they have to come out. You have to unblock them. You have to do the work. You have to take responsibility, and you can't keep digging a bigger hole for yourself, because that loved one is still having these issues. At some point you have to help, but from a place of total and absolute detachment, because otherwise the only person you're hurting is you. You're drinking the poison and you're dying from it. So I hope that this segment is helping you and you can move forward. And please look us up. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. And I will see you in the next segment. Thank you.